What's poppin', guys? Back again with another video. It's your boy, Multiple Voice Guy. Now, guys, today I'm finally doing part 2 of which Atlantic course I think Helluva Boss characters belong in. Now, mostly because season 2 of Helluva Boss is said to be on July 30th, and since today is July 29th, which means it's gonna come out tomorrow. So I'm pretty excited. So I figured, you know what, no time is better than the present, so let's just get on to it. Now, Lantern Corps are an organization of rings that give the wearer superpowers based on certain emotion. Green is willpower, red is rage, blue is hope, orange is avarice, yellow is fear, indigo is compassion, violet is love, white is life, and black is death. And today, I'm doing some more characters of which Lantern Corps to put Hazbin Hotel, no, not Hazbin Hotel, Helluva Boss characters in. Now, just for the record, I think the very one you're going to hear me say is going to be avarice, but I think also maybe even compassion. I noticed that, okay, yeah, I do not want where all of the characters are going to be in avarice, so I had to switch it up a little bit. So anyway, how about we get it started with the first Helluva Boss character, and that is Striker. Not to be confused with the Striker from Mortal Kombat. But basically, Striker is clearly a cowboy, and also, technically speaking, I guess, assassin, because he tried to kill Stolas with because he tried to kill Stolas because he was a target with a gun that could kill demon royalty. Which I honestly think the perfect Lantern Corps for Striker would probably be the orange Lantern Corps of Avarice. Because it's clear there's probably a reason why he did it. For money. And probably the only thing he cares about is himself. And yes, he does constantly flirt, but of course that's just because he cares about himself and he thinks he's superior. He even mostly targets Moxie, which, seriously, hashtag stop bullying Moxie. So I think it's pretty clear. So I think there's a pretty clear choice for Striker, and I think that would arguably be the orange Lantern Corps of Avarice. Like, even when he tried to recruit Blitz as his partner, and of course Blitz was like, okay, yeah, sure, let's do it. But then once the help came in, he was like, aha, psych, and of course Striker tried to kill him. So I think a pretty clear option for Striker would be the orange Lantern Corps of Avarice. Oh, I'm tired. Okay. Alright, just give me a second here, guys. Alright, and the next Hazbin Hotel character we are looking at... No, not Hazbin Hotel. But anyway, the next Helluva Boss character we're looking at is Veronica Mayday. Now, Veronica Mayday is a succubus. Now, if you don't know what a succubus is basically a demon that sleeps with people in exchange for their souls. So, I'm pretty sure there's a clear option for Veronica Mayday, and that is, of course, the orange Lantern Corps of Avarice. Because it's clear the only thing she gives a about is herself, and basically, she views everybody as worthless little pieces of Well, maybe because she's a and she even used to date Blitz at one time, which honestly I could agree that she would be very angry for. And I think maybe another good option for her would probably be the red Lantern Corps of Rage, but she only got which, you know, honestly, she does have a serious temper, so maybe the perfect core for her would be Avarice, but the perfect ring for her would definitely be Rage, come to think of it. But then, of course, I know this is the only time. I know she's But now if she gets angry throughout the series, then yeah, but I'd have to say two clear options for Veronica Mayday would be the Orange Lanticore of Avarice and the Red Lanticore of Rage. But of course, that is just me. Okay. Alright, and the next helluva boss character we are looking at is Vortex. Or just Tex for short. Basically, Vortex is the bodyguard of Veronica Mayday. And according to Veronica Mayday, unlike Blitz, he actually does his job well. But unlike her boss, he's pretty caring and understanding, especially towards Luna. So honestly, I'd probably have to say a good Lantern Core for Vortex would probably be the Indigo Lantern Core of Compassion. Now, in order to be in a Compassion Core, you either have to have loads of compassion or no compassion at all, which I think Vortex definitely fits. Yes, he did punch a guy to the ground, but hey, he was only doing that to protect Veronica. And plus, it's clear that he's became pretty good friends with Luna. So, yeah, I think compassion is, a good choice for Vortex. I mean, like, holy sh... Okay. Alright, and the next helluva boss character we are looking at is Frizzy. Now, when I originally did Frizzy, I immediately thought the perfect Lanticore for him would be Avarice. Because it's clear the only thing he cares about is himself, and also... But it's clear that he does, because in episode 7, I think it is. Yeah, episode 7, which, to any of y'all who haven't seen it, I'm going to start talking about it, so if you don't want any spoilers, click off. But just for the record, you've been warned. Now, in episode 7, Frizzy, or as he's called now, Ozzy, and his friend Osmonius, basically open up a club to where lovers can commit lust without being judged. And even when Moxie tried to sing a song about romance, they at least let him finish, but immediately kicked him out because the song was more basically on romance than lust. But it's pretty clear that's the only thing they care about. But honestly, I'd probably have to say a good Lantern Core option for him would probably be the Indigo Lantern Core of Compassion. And again, like I said, in order to be a Compassion Core, you either have to love loads of compassion or no compassion at all. Which I definitely think, thanks to episode 7, Ozzy does have some sort of compassion. And, I mean, after all, he opened this club to where lovers could just do whatever they want without being judged. So I clearly have to say a good option would probably be Ozzy. But if you still think Avarice would be better for him, just let me know. Yeah. Alright, and the last Hazbin Hotel... No. Why, Frizzy Pop? Why must you create two shows that both start with an H? But anyway, the last helluva boss character I'm looking at is Lyle Limpton. Now, Lyle Limpton was an inventor when he was alive, and basically, seen in episode 4, when Luke D hired Lyle Limpton the Imp crew to kill Lyle Limpton just so they can do business in hell. And it's pretty clear that there's only one thing Lyle Limpton cares about outside of his business partner, and that is money. And which leads me into the Orange Lanticore of Avarice. Because he even because he clearly worships money. Like, he even has a picture frame of money. So, yeah, and basically, that's pretty much all he cares about. And I mean, after all, I think this scene says it all. We don't understand. We thought you went to heaven. Heaven? You don't make millions of dollars by not experimenting on the poor. Yeah, so I think a pretty clear option for Lyle London would definitely be the orange Landicorvaris. You know, because he's just a greedy So, yeah. But those are just my choices. So, do you agree with my choices, or do you think there are any other Lanticores that these helluva boss characters belong in more? And yes, I know I kind of sound like I didn't know what I was doing, and I'm sorry if I sound tired, but you believe me, I am. But I still was able to make this video, and why it sounds different than what I originally planned, because I was originally going to do Striker, Veronica Mayday, Frizzy, Lyle Limpton, and Loopty. But then I started thinking, like, well, I just don't want the only Lanticore for me to talk about would be Avarice, so I decided to throw some more in. And don't worry, Blitz's separate video will come out soon. It'll probably come out tomorrow. I mean, to celebrate Season 2 of Helluva Boss coming out. But until then, I'm Austin Wood. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Please help me reach 50 subscribers. Be sure to give a lot of love to Needle Mass Productions for the idea for the Lanticore videos. And be sure to give lots of love to Frizzy Pop, because she's who created the characters I just talked about. But anyway, I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys!